Hi everybody, Karen Ramirez, Alexandra Barragan, and me, Maira Pulido, are going to talk to you about the lost city of Atlantis. Atlantis, Island of Atlas, is a fictional island mentioned within an allegory on the average of nations in Plato's work, where it represents the antagonist naval power that besieged ancient Athens, the pseudo-historic embodiment of Plato's ideal state in the Republic. In the story, Athens repulsed the Atlantean attack unlike any other nation of the known world, supposedly giving testament to the superiority of Plato's concept of a state. The story concludes with Atlantis failing off at favor with the Deities and submerged into the Atlantic Ocean. Thousands of years ago, the great Greek philosopher Plato moved the texts Timaeus and Critias. These ancient documents contain the first written accounts on an advanced ancient civilization with technology that was on a par and in some ways excelled our own. A city which was governed by Poseidon, the god of the sea, a rich and peaceful city long forgotten, the city of Atlantis. It is said that on a single day and night, violent earthquakes and floods annihilated the entire city and its people. Since the first accounts were written, the world has been fascinated by the legend. Scholars and scientists have explored the world for evidence and have formed strong beliefs based on what they have found. Despite this, the existence of the city is not yet proven, and most people consider it a fairy tale. However, new discoveries continue to give hope to the believers.
Throughout the story, and especially after the arrival of Donnelly's fame, numerous hypotheses have appeared about the location of Atlantis. The cause of it is the maze and the nature of the Atlantis civilization. Several more hypotheses propose that some of the elements of Plato's story are derived from facts or myths linked to real places and cultures. Others are based on paranormal phenomena or the intervention of aliens to try to explain the destruction of lands and buildings of Atlantis and the shortage of archaeological remains. The first setback for the hypothesis, especially for those who postulate Atlantis as a continent of large size and different from the existing ones, occurred when the phenomenon of continental drift that affects the plates that form the Earth's crust has discovered and demonstrated. On the other hand, academics and experts in Platonic thought consider that Atlantis never had a real existence. According to the scientific consensus, the story of Plato has a metaphorical and symbolic rather than a historiographic purpose. In the decade of the 1970s, the greatest especially in the paranormal phenomena, Charles Berlitz affirmed that the Atlantis was a real continent located near the Bahamas that was a victim of the famous Triangle of the Bermuda, mysterious region of the Atlantic in which a great number of ships has disappeared without a trace. Another theory indicates that Atlantis was actually a much milder version of what is now Antarctica. Charles Hapgood, author prologued by Albert Einstein, explained that about 12,000 years ago the Earth's crust moved, displacing the mysterious continent which became Antarctica. That continent, more temperate, was the home of an advanced civilization, but the sudden change to its current location left it buried under layers of ice.
Instead, we should look for Atlantis among the outer lands, probably a merchant island, some European region that was misinterpreted in the maps or translation of. In this other hypothesis consider the possibility that it was the Aces and even in Sweden.